anytime I gotta do anything, the fucking MediaCom Wi-Fi just breaks out. What did the maintenance from yesterday even do? I feel like it made things worse. Oh, I forgot to download the Genshin stuff. That's smart. Well, at least I have a thing of all of the Zenless stuff, so it's good. I don't have sort of saved anymore. I was gonna look for the screw image, but I don't have it anymore. I must have leave it forever ago. Okay, I gotta do this before it breaks again. Okay, click the PAC and then stash it all. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have so much crap in my inventory. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, I forgot you can't jump over these. Okay, we're also gonna go and remove everything from the other areas as well. Actually, no, I'm gonna go open a battery thing and then just throw enough battery things into some of the banks to last us for a bit while I do this. Yeah. Can I click on it? Gotta do the second one. Okay. So if I pass real quick, I don't know what's in this one. Grab this image. I just need this image. I need to edit. Let me fix what's going on here first. Bucket production. More battery productions. Okay. And I forget how fucking tiny this area is. Oh my god. You can't do anything in here. Apparently some items got destroyed, but that's fine. I'll actually take some of this sand leaf powder. I will go over and drop everything else. I'll take some of the sand leaf powder back later. Okay, so there's still some power being used in other areas. I want to go check on those areas. A brick core does not have one. I don't know why I'm looking there. This is creating Ferium parts. I have more than enough of those right now. This is just Citrom. Why do I have Citrom production? What the fuck? Was I gonna make Citrom stuff or something? Oh, well, we need that. This is just an infinite thing of this stuff. I just don't have any Akatine. Get rid of you, stash. I don't remember what I had over here. Looks like more battery production. Yeah, that's it. Of course, it's still all surrounding this stuff instead of using depot buses, so it's still complete ass. And apparently I'm still using 500 power. Somehow. What could possibly... Oh, I know what it is. It's these things. Oh, it can't be. Oh, wait, hold on. And it's Origin Load Spring. Origin Load Spring is doing that on its own. All these freaking things I have in here are taking up a good bit of power. Plus, I think I have some other things active, being connected to actively. Yeah, including, farming stuff. Okay, let's go back to the hub. And I think this is still connected, which is unfortunate. I don't know how much power that's using though. Okay. We're going to actually get stuff here to be working properly. So we're going to design proper stuff. I'm going to fix my hotbar, because what in the fuck is this hotbar? Oh, I need to get down to the hotbar. Oh, I can't get to the hotbar from in here. Okay. I'm going to move a bunch of this stuff I know I'm going to need a lot of. This is going in the hotbar. This is going in the hotbar. Unlikely. This is going in the hotbar. This is going in the hotbar. Filling unit is... Yeah, it's not really going to be any helpful here. Packaging unit. Oh, and the grinding unit's already in there. Electric pylon is there. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Okay. First of all, first order of business, we're going to organize this by moving this all the way down here. This does not have to do anything here. This can go here. Which makes it way far away from where the actual stuff is going to go. So we're going to start from this end. Well, first, we're going to move these down here. And we're going to move this one entirely. Back to back space. Oh. I genuinely don't know why I had such a... Okay, so first thing we're going to build is buck A production. So what's the buck A blueprint I have? That would be this one. But this thing is shit, is what this is. First of all, I don't even have all the connections done right. And it's super lopsided. So we're just going to build an entirely new one. So we need a packaging unit. So it's going to end with that. I just need to remember the exact production. I'm blank. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Oh wait, no. This uses the filling unit, doesn't it? This is the one that uses the filling unit, isn't it? Rather than the packaging unit. Where's filling unit? So we need steel bottles, which is really annoying, and ground buck flour powder. So that means we need 10 of each. 10 is a little excessive. Whatever. Well, as long as it's getting 1 per second, that's enough. But that's not physically possible. I don't know. Okay, so this thing just needs to be getting... let's see. Let's grab... First of all, let's move it a bit farther back. So this thing is going to be getting... Maybe 10 this. Oh, square. Is it into here? Yes, okay. Okay, so that means we need steel bottles, which means we need molding unit and grinder. So let's grab each of those. Oh, let's do this. I'm going to put 2 molding units here and then grab left eye. Can you please stop doing that? Thank you. Grinder unit right here. So I'm going to just make sure this bends around here. Now, but that means the molding unit won't get what it needs. I know how to do this. If I can. There's that real quick. Slash belt. We're going to flip these around real quick. Grinding unit is going to go here. But we're going to move everything 1 step outwards. Again, we're building this as we go, so let's do it this way. So it's going to be like that. No reason for doing that. Because this thing will go into here. Oh, motherfucker. back to editing this image. So we're gonna take the image. I'm gonna grab something. I need like a white blob. What do I get shapes? We have this specific shade of white. We're going to remove hello? I want to work. I don't think I understand how that works. Remove shoe shot from this image. I'll replace it with the icon. Need to be thicker type. This. Maybe this. That works. I'm keeping that area. I made a screen econ image. Okay. Back to this. As I was saying, this connects to this. I'll never just be even just because. This goes around back into here. We have this. The only problem is now the grinding unit isn't getting anything, getting the stuff that it needs. So we're going to work on that. So we're going to move these all, take both back one. What should happen there? Nope. There you go. Okay, this lets things go into here, into the grinding unit. So the grinding unit needs two things. It just needs the buck flour and the assembly powder. They're just classic. So I just need two shredders. That's probably all that is. Hold on, moving back one. The goal is to have it be as long as I need it to be. It just needs to be thin enough to be able to fit multiple things. There's two shredding units. They go around and in. And those will be taking in raw inputs. So the other thing I need is the yeah, I need the steel bottles. I just need steel which is one of the more annoying things in this game. Because to make steel, you need to refine. Uh, uh, you need to refine dense ferrium powder, which means you need to mix ferrium and sandleaf powder in a grinding unit. And to get ferrium, you have to get ferrium powder. You need ferrium, which you of course get from refining ferrium ore. So you have to put ferrium, the ferrium ore into a refinery to make ferrium, which then means you have to make uh, you make the ferrium, and then you put it, and then you shred it, and then you grind it, and then you condense it in a grinder, and then you refine it again, and then you turn it into a bottle. So I'm just gonna have this input be directly the ferrium or the steel itself, and we're gonna make a separate thing for steel production. And I think that's all I need for this then. Okay, so this should be good then. Which means I do need to move everything over one. Okay, so one of these is going to be sandleaf, the other is flour. Oh my god, not again! Okay, I think it did place the third one. I am just gonna post this really quickly. Oh, there it is. I need this to be which steel? Steel, and this one is also steel. I'm doing two of these because steel is often the thing that produces the slowest. This should work. Let's make sand leaf powder and buck powder. Those get put in the grinder, which puts out the other stuff. This should be good. Yeah, the molding units are slower, so it was nice to have two of them. Last thing I'm going to do is power, which is generally the easiest part. So it's literally just, oh, that's just too far out, man. I guess it would probably be better if I do put this one here and then this one here. This should finally start. Wait, I thought this was getting powered. I thought it was getting. Okay, apparently not. No, can I get out of this menu? What? Oh my god. All I need to know is that this works. And it is. Take your details. German. Okay. How do I remove a shared one? I don't remember. Alright. Well, we book in Mark 2. So we have that working. Yeah, it's hot as fuck in this house right now. Next should be definitely battery production. I want to make one that is at an HC battery production that is max efficiency. So let's pick that. Do I even have one in here? I have one for the SC battery, but it's pretty shit. So let's build one from scratch. So this is going to be packaging unit, invariably. So looking at this, I need to pin this. Two steel part. Oh, that sucks. Two steel part to three dense origin powder. That's a lot of powder. Let's focus on one part of those at a time. Stash this. So I need the steel. Okay, I want to do this from the max possible. So I need depot motor. This is barium ore. That gets refined. Then it gets shredded. Into the powder. Yeah, they get shredded. Grind, refine, fit. Refined, shred, grind. And then refine again. And then fitting it. Which I don't have in here. So that's one thing for this. I need a second one of these. No, I don't need that actually. Okay, luckily this is much simpler. Because all it is originium, shred, grind, refine, or shred, grind. That's it. Then I need this little thing here, replicate here, and then here. And then we're going to do something pretty interesting. We're going to take all of these, and we're going to move them one up from their original positions. This is to fit power lines in between these sections here. As long as we have that, we then need to grab the packaging unit. Probably going to be something like this, because it's 5 inputs, so I can block the 6th one and be fine. Something like that. So this fitting unit can go to this part right here. Go over here. Oh, hold on. Throw those there. Where were we? Doing something stupid, apparently. Do something like that. Here we go. Actually, we were going to have to alter this a little bit. So, give me a second to show you how. First of all, I'm going to fix this because it's broken. We are going to take all of this. We're going to move it over one. Actually, we're going to move over two. Because we are also going to have to move this over one. This is due to the number of sand leaf things I'm about to place down. So, I need to move this over two now. I need enough space for one thing. I need to move this all over by two. Apparently this did not get moved with it. We just have each grinder thing. Each grinder is going to want 2 depot motors. It's stupid, I know, but they don't have any other choice. So. Because they take too much powder. I'm pretty sure the sandflower, or these ones, yeah. Watch you now. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, they don't overtake 2. Never mind. I can just have to move one over. Yeah, as long as each one of these gets one, then it's fine. But that is still going to cause a bit of issues. I have to do it for every single one of these. Luckily, we're in the largest area in the game, so it's not too big of an issue. After that, we need to make everything connect back together again. People over here. Make sure this thing understands that it is sandleaf powder. All of these are sandleaf powder. Remember that all these are rhodium. Of course, these are going to take a huge amount of power to run. Of course, this thing is literally going to be solving that problem, so. Actually, because of the extra space, I can actually remove one grid from each of these. I can just run them back down. Doesn't make that much of a difference, but I can do it. Okay, now we can start placing pylons. So we have one pylon here, and the one pylon up here. And then over here, of course I can't power all three at once, but I can do this, and then this. This, of course, is using too much power, but That's not going to be a problem. It is going to start producing stuff on its own, but I'm just going to go in here. We're going to turn everything off. Again, everything will turn back on eventually, but for right now, I don't need any of this on. Especially as each grinding unit takes 50 power, so. We already see how it looks. And now this is finished. Alright, we're also going to take this absolute behemoth. God, this is 45 by 19. Oh, 45 by 20. We're going to take this whole thing. We are going to save as a blueprint. Except we're not, because we're still missing a piece. Okay. Now you will take the whole thing. Save just one big blueprint. V4HC. And we're going to do this. We're going to place another one on this side. All the way over here. It's unfortunately really wide, but there's nothing I can fully do about that. Because it is always going to be that wide because of the amount of inputs it needs. If not like this, we can make it longer. Looks like there's enough space for one of these, so we are going to go to blueprints. Take this, put one over here. Now I'm going to start going through and activating everything again. And we're going to start actually producing. Again, production. Production is going online. What? No. Finally, this thing can be used really quickly for steel production. So we're just gonna steel would be at where it's refinery. That's a molding unit. I need a refinery. What? I can't see power, so I can't tell what it's talking about. Anyways, I go in here and I need this pinned. I used the grinding unit at one point, so I'll have two of these. One of these is ferrium, the other also already ferrium. So I need... I'm out of depot motors here, that's funny. This. This. Oh, and this can be set to sand leaf powder. Okay. Oh, like 100 of these. Why not? And then I need another refining unit. And I can grab these, move them over here.